name of this video, by request of the chat, is she went to a hotel party with friends and never made it out the room. This is an open forum, guys. Feel free to jump in on the convo. Don't just sit your bougie ass there acting like we not in the conversation, okay? Let's get right into this video, and let's see where this goes, man.
This video is brought to you by
Cool Grain Clothing.
Ain't nobody about to wear that, bro.
Worldwide, and we coming straight out of Baltimore. Come on down, shop with us at
Ain't nobody about to wear that, bro.
Saratoga Street. And if you can't come and shop with us in person, go online right now at coolgrainclothing.com and make your purchase.
I'm not gonna do that, bro.
And by the way, if you ain't cool and getting the green, you're in the way, and that's just basic.
We'll be discussing a recent case of a hotel party with friends that ended with a young woman gone. Earlier this month, 28-year-old Kiara Tripp, who friends and family called Kitty, was living a fulfilled life in Baltimore. She had a tight-knit family, and she was described as being funny, goofy, smart, outgoing, and loyal. Kitty took an interest into cutting hair early on and would become a dope barber, but had dreams of going bigger. The young lady had just finished school and became an EMT, and she was going back to become an anesthesiologist. The fun-loving young lady would often kick it with friends and family, and was the type of person that would look out for everybody around her if they needed something and she had it. With that kind of personality, it attracted a pretty big circle of friends and relationships. So on November 16th of this year, when she and her friends decided to attend a hotel party, it was normal behavior. That night, they headed to the Residence Inn, located in the 800 block of North Wolf Street. Once at the hotel, many people showed up for the party. They all seemed to be laughing.
First off, right there, when you go to a party, there's a lot of different people at the party. It's not just you at the party. So that's the first thing you want to keep your mind open, all right? I need everybody to drop the eye emoji in the comments. You got to watch not who invited you to the party, who else they invited to the party, and who else they invited to the party. So that's the first thing. You got to watch what parties you going to and what circles you keep in. 2024 hotel party may not be your best thing. I know y'all young, may not be the best thing.
Of North Wolf Street. Once at the hotel, many people showed up for the party. They all seemed to be laughing, having a good time, and getting ready for the night. Kitty and her friends all got in the room and was ready to turn up. But about 1:30 a.m. on November 17th, tragedy would strike. Somebody called BPD, who responded to the room the young lady was in response to a gunshot. When they arrived, they found Kitty suffering from a gunshot wound to the head. She was taken to Johns Hopkins Hospital, which was close by, but unfortunately, the young lady wouldn't survive her injuries.
Now, off top, something like this goes down at a hotel party. In a room. It's a tight room. You know what I mean? It's probably people smoking in there, chilling, vibing, doing what they do. You know the regular shit, right? Nobody knows what happened when somebody got hit in the head. Let's just see. Now, that's the big thing on the streets. Oh, everybody be quiet. But I want to know how this go. How does this go? That's the question.
As police canvassed the hotel, there wasn't any witnesses or suspects. They only knew she was attending a party with friends, and there was multiple people in the room. They talked to guests who were staying at the hotel. Many were surprised at what took place because nobody saw or heard anything.
See?
As the case hit the news and Kiara's family realized what happened, they were devastated but also confused on why nobody the young lady was with, who she called sis or bro, had any information on what happened. The only thing BPD could do is release footage of people who attended the party getting off the elevator. It showed everybody smiling and walking to the hotel room, which caused even more confusion, as her people felt somebody had to know exactly who did it. They made posts on social media asking for justice and stating how loyal she was to her circle and the people who she considered friends, just for somebody to take her life. They also wanted people to know she was a sister, aunt, very loved, and had a strong family. But police still had no answers to give them. They spoke out, stating they released the footage, not saying nobody was a suspect, but they did know that every individual on the video attended the party. They even had information on who exactly booked the room. Some people were even comparing the situation to the Kanika Jenkins case in Chicago.
Yo, that Kanika Jenkins case, man. Listen, how much time did you spend on that case trying to figure out what happened with this girl? Only to find out it happened the way that it happened. But think about how much time we spent on that. You know, it's crazy that he brought that up. Rest in peace to her, man, because that was definitely something that impacted, like, just the culture of people. Just everybody was impacted by that. You know what I'm saying? So, damn, definitely rest in peace. Drop that in the comments.
Well, a young girl went to a hotel party with friends and later was found gone in the freezer with no explanation and her friends keeping it quiet. But in Kitty's case, she was shot. She didn't leave the room at all. An $8,000 reward is being offered for any information. But as of now, police have no leads or suspects, and the case remains unsolved, with the family still looking for justice. Rest in peace to Kiara. I send my prayers and condolences to her family. It's always tough losing a loved one close to the holidays. But in a situation like this, out having fun with so-called friends and people she trusted just hits a little harder. Especially when everybody is saying they don't know what happened.
That's crazy.
Sometimes as people, we have blind loyalty. We rock with people hard, but we never step back and ask ourselves, like, yeah, I'm 100 with them, and we riding out, but how do they really feel about me? When you have a lot of people in your circle, it leaves you vulnerable, because there's no way everybody is solid and care about your well-being.
That's a fact.
It could be hate, envy, somebody being jealous, but we often don't see it coming, because we get finessed with words like sis, bro, fam, fake smiles that turn into frowns as soon as your name come up and you are not around. Kiara's people made some good points on their post. They stated all her peoples claimed to have real love and loyalty, but it can't be that if something like this happened.
No way.
But I'm gonna leave this one right here. I won't speculate. I'm just shedding light on the story and sending prayers and my condolences to the family. Yeah, man, crazy.
So what I'm gonna do is this. First off, drop a rest in peace for this woman. You know what I mean? This situation is crazy. One. Number two, how do you end up at a party with your quote-unquote friends and something happened to you and nobody else at the party and nobody know what happened? So clearly somebody's protecting somebody. And when you protecting somebody, it's a bigger agenda. I learned a long time ago to watch parties that you go to because everybody get drunk different. Everybody liquor hit them different. You know, you might be in the room and everybody could be drinking cheap liquor, and next thing you know, you're dealing with cheap liquor issues, and those are the worst situations where things start off so minute and small and turn into this big spill because of a cheap liquor situation. So one more time, I'm going to encourage you guys to watch the circle that you keep. Watch, you know, if I should be able to go out with my people and nothing happens to me, or if something happens to me, then my friends made sure that they avenge me. But in this case, everybody walked into a room and one person didn't, and nobody knows what's happening. And it's something that happens day to day. This is nothing new. You know what I mean? It only affects people when it's close to home. Like I said, this is Rich House Crime. End of the day, I've been trying to do a lot of content on this channel. I'm like, you know what? Let me do something that I feel could really connect to me, connect to my heart, and feel like this is something that was deep. So make sure y'all let me know y'all perspective in the comments on this. If there's any other backstory, subscribe at the top bell. I'll see you on the next one.